Hey guys, I'm about to start preparing my garden beds. I'm already a bit late, but I cracked a couple of ribs 3, 4 weeks ago. Can't really remember anymore. But yeah, together with all the storms, and now this, my garden has been neglected for quite a few months already. But I will have to start preparing this because I have stuff to plant in maybe a week's time. So I decided to start with this bed first, and as you can see, my Okinawa spinach has gone wild and is taking way too much space on this already small bed. So before I remove it, I decided to make a video about it. This is related to the longevity spinach, same genus, which is Genura, but different plants. This is Genura bicolor, and the other one is Genura procumbens, I think. I had both in the garden, and I have sometimes referred to one or the other wrongly, but now I only have the Okinawa spinach or Genura bicolor. It's a perennial plant that contains high levels of vitamin C, crude protein, iron, carotenoids, calcium, and essential amino acids, and is a rich source of anthocyanins. It's used in Japan and China for many dishes, such as miso soup, tempura, and, well, just stir fried, I guess. And that's exactly how I eat it, mainly in salads and stir fried. A word of caution though, although it is safe to eat, and I've done it for many years with no problems, some studies have found traces of alkaloids, but it generally has a negligible level of toxicity. So if you want to try it, start with a moderate amount and see how your body reacts to it. The plant has been used in Chinese medicine for centuries, but I'll leave that to the experts. I have had this kind of spinach for quite a few years now. It all started with a couple of rooted cuttings that I bought online. And since then, I've planted it in small pots, big pots on the ground like this. I've given stuff to, or some of them to friends because they are really, really easy to propagate. Just cut a bit of the stem, trim the leaves, and then pop it in the ground, keep it moist, and it will go from there. There. Or if you want, just do the same, but put in a glass of water and wait for it to gain roots, then transplant it, and it's really easy, guys. And because I'm removing this, last week I took a few cuttings and put it in a different place in the garden, just in case the one I've got in the pot dies. I don't want to lose the plant. So let's have a look how they're doing. And there you go. They're perfectly fine. They've been here for a week. There, new little shoot there. So pretty easy to propagate. This one has been here for over 4 years now, and it has survived all the winters. When we have light frosts, and I'm talking a couple of days when I had to scrape ice from the windscreen, so probably a few days around -1. In this case, it doesn't lose all the leaves. Actually, it doesn't lose any leaves, as you can see. It's not in this best shape because it's coming out of winter now. But yeah, but the plant is truly alive, and you can see bright colors and nice leaves, still very good to eat. But in previous years, when we had prolonged frosts, like over 4 weeks of temperatures between 0 and -3, it has actually lost all the leaves and most of the stems as well, keeping only the harder parts close to the ground. But it's okay. Then when the weather warmed up, it started putting new shoots, and as you can see, it's here after over 4 years, and it's now mid-March, although it doesn't look its best yet, but it's looking all right. It's unfortunate that I have to actually take it out. And as the weather warms up, it will gain more vigor and it will become huge, like you can see here on this potted plant last summer. All it needs is partial shade, good watering, and some feed. I haven't had any problems with pests so far on these plants, apart from some snail munched leaves now and again. But other than that, no pests to report, to be honest. Another thing, this plant last year, for the first time, produced some flowers, and this year is already going for it as well. So this never happened for the first 3 years of the plant life here. And that one there in the pot has been there for 2 years and there's zero flowers there. So I'm assuming that it takes about 3 to 4 years for it to flower. And I've tried to start some plants from seeds that I collected with no luck, but I might try again this year. As you can see, this one has zero flowers, nothing here. It's a nice healthy plant, but it's only 2 years old, so no flowers. And that's my take on Okinawa spinach, a well worth perennial to have in your garden. You can always rely on this all year round to fix a quick salad when I don't have lettuces or anything else. This will do, even in sandwiches, really good. Has kind of zing to it, aftertaste, but it's sweeter than lettuce. Not a sweet plant, but for a leafy green, it's not as bitter as lettuce. Yeah, really good. Guys, if you found this informative, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you soon.